When Ash was here, I said to him, watching you on the big screen, you were mesmerizing as Mildred. And it was like every time you were on the screen, it was hard to, take your eyes off. O'Shea and I were wondering, like, what kind of training regimen did you go through? Because physically, you had to do, how many did we say? 15, 16 bicep shots.
Oh, yes.
And every time it was more impressive than the next one. So could you let us know, like, how your wrestling routine and then your physical makeup, how did you get those pipes? Because you were up there looking like Miss Olympia.
Mildred looked like that. She even had more than the amount of time I had to kind of put things on. But, it was a team of people. I couldn't have done it without my friend Thomas Taylor, who's a trainer, as well as Dr. Diego Bottizelli, who designed the sort of nutrition program. And a lot of that was high protein, higher carb than I was eating, no cardio, and a set amount of exercises that would work a different part of the body every day. And another really important part about those sort of exercises with weights was, you have the set, and in that set you have the reps, and then in between those reps you have the rest time. And then depending on the rep or what muscle you're working, it would sort of be an eccentric build. So it'd be like slow on a squat down and fast on the way up. And that helps break down the muscle. And the goal was to get as big as possible for camera in such a short period of time to sort of honor this woman who had been putting on muscle in an era when it wasn't cool. Wasn't cool, especially for women. Like, no women were doing it. And she was she was that. She was so jacked, I would look at pictures of her and be like, okay, there we go. And I keep saying, you always have these goals. I feel like she had like pictures around you, and Michael B. Jordan was in Creed. And I remember watching him like so fit. And I was like, that's my body goal. So I was like Mildred and Jordan, and here we go.
Ash said you were doing curls on set off camera. Is that true?
Yeah, but that wasn't really to build muscle. That was so that when we got to camera, it's a cheat, right?
It brings all the blood to the muscle,
and it looks bigger. So if I'm letting you behind the curtain, that's why I had a wheelbarrow of weights that followed me around and chicken breast. Like, that was
weights and chicken breast.
Right, exactly. Watch new episodes of No Contest Wrestling every Wednesday, or listen wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow us at No Contest Wrestling Podcast on Instagram.